Hello there everybody on YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm Saria Plays, and today I think might be the final episode of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but I also feel like it might be time to put the story to rest. I have been playing this game for like 3 months because I'm slow, and I really just want to see the story come to a close and learn more about the lore, because I've been really preventing myself from doing lore deep dives and I still don't know what's happening, so I'd really like to understand the lore. But yeah, essentially last week we learned quite a lot more about the story of Verso and his family and the Paintress and all of that stuff, and essentially where we're at now is we are pursuing Renoir to try and once and for all end the era of the Paintress and sort of give everybody back their own lives, as far as I've gathered what we're doing. So let's get into it. I'm nervous. I'm probably going to be crying at some point at the end, but we'll see. Right guys, what the hell? What am I doing here? Lumiere Gardens, right, okay, so we're still pursuing Renoir. Yeah, in the SECC, that's where they usually do conventions and stuff like that. What the heck? Oh, an item. Gimme. What the hell are you?
What have we here?
The way that I haven't used one recoat this entire game. I haven't used one recoat. I've just kept my stats. I'm like, yep, I leveled up. That's it. But I do think it would be cool to try different builds. Wow.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Merde. We need to defeat them fast.
I love when they like randomly swear in French. Merde. This doesn't sound French at all. Merde. Should I go this way? What's here? Oh, should we do it? I think we need a little bit of practice. We need some fighting practice. I've been away for 2 weeks. I can't remember how to fight these guys. Oh god, they're pretty strong, pretty strong. But so am I.
Violence, yes.
Agile. Do I have any agile? I don't have enough for that.
I'm ready to go.
Nice! We took him out. Let's go. Powerful. Please don't. Get wrecked. Oh my god, that did so much damage. I might be able to just kill him with one more attack. No, never mind. Never mind. That's my bad. That was my bad, guys. I got... Okay, there we go. I got cocky. Armadillo, that's it. I remember the shape of the building where you're right next to it. It does not look like an armadillo. Yeah, from afar it does. I haven't been in the armadillo for years either. I don't think they really tend to do many things there anymore. It's mostly in the hydro now.
Useful.
25% increased damage with gradient attacks. Ooh. I mean, I barely use my gradient attacks, but that's good to have. No, thank you. Is there an item there? There is. I'll fight them. Whatever. We need practice, don't we? We need practice. A venison burger. Ooh, that sounds yummy. A venison burger sounds really good, actually. I don't think I've had a venison burger on the barbecue before. It was pretty good.
Ready to strike.
Very different taste than what you are used to, though, with a burger.
I've got this.
Ooh, damage.
Watch out, Mael.
Okay, I screwed up.
Cool idea.
I need to get good at parrying again, guys.
You.
That hurts. That hurts. You don't need to do that again. No thanks. No thank you. No thank you. I hate when my attacks get wasted. Okay, where are we? I'm stanceless, guys. Let's do some fire.
Minoko, get ready.
I'm not ready. What the hell? I can't party, guys. literally can't play this game. I cannot play this game. I can only dodge when they do the jump attack.
Let's dance.
Oh, I forgot how to do the gradient block. This is not good, guys. I honestly, I'm trying to parry. Oh, every time I don't play this for 2 weeks, I forget everything.
Not today. No margin for error.
Okay. Get my ass beat. We're gonna have to start dodging because I cannot parry to save my fucking life. Okay.
Lady Luck's smiling today.
I'm gonna have to dodge. I struggle to hear the audio cues here. Okay, we got one parry. At least I start with 9. I literally have 9. Wait, do I need a sun attack? Okay, we got the... Okay, nice. Let's go, CL! Right, we've got... Can we do the break attack?
Your number is painted.
Yay! Okay, we pulled it off. We pulled it off, gamers. Oh, that was bad, though. Everyone died. Lumina learn. Okay, and then this better be worth it. Oh my god. I didn't even need that, but okay, thanks. Thanks for killing off my entire party. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Well, do I need to fight this? Because
The most enticing challenge.
no, I don't think so. I'm not ready for that. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to find a flag. That's not okay. I can't fight that. I can't do that. All my characters are dead. What this? Chroma.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the flag because actually, should I just revive? Because I'm probably gonna have to do fights anyway. I should probably just revive. Wait, can I do that? I can. Okay, great. Great, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just do it. This is gonna be terrible. Hello? Hello, gamers. I'm new here. Creation.
Get ready. Watch out.
Inverted. Means we can't be healed, doesn't it?
It likes you.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 2, 3. Well, that did not go very well. All right. We should probably try and get the other 2 enemies down. Whoa! That was a lot of damage. Let's try, right, and do some damage to these guys. Try and get them out.
Ready to strike.
It means they're going to be less annoying. Okay, that one's down, right? Yeah. Ooh! I parried. Whoa!
Ready to parry.
That was a really nice parry amount of damage. That was crazy. That hurts. That hurts. Please don't. Please stop. Okay. I missed the last one, but it's okay. I might heal. I'm gonna heal myself. Oh no, I'm inverted. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I forgot. No. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb, guys.
Yes, I love a dance.
No! Oh my god, Verso is so ready to die. No! We're all fucking dead! It started off so good. It started off so good. Okay. Can Lune and CL pull this off? Thank God for that. Although Lune does absolutely no damage now. We're rising into the air. The void orbs are about to explode.
Let the
I don't want them to do that, please. Right, we're gonna kill that. We're gonna kill this guy.
ready.
Medium, 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 high. Okay.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Dude, resistant.
Ready to evade.
Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Can I revive
Not
anyone?
today.
Come on, CL. Come on. No!
Try me.
I'm waiting. Take a shot.
Jesus, man. This is insane. Okay, can I revive anybody? At least I can get Lune back.
Remember yet.
Okay, are you finally dead? Okay, thank God. Alright, I parried it. Thank God for that.
Take cover.
Bro! Oh, I'm so screwed.
Elements converge.
We're doing absolutely no damage. Okay, I'm dead. Yeah, this is why I need to stop leaving this game. I need to stop leaving this game and coming back to it when it's 2 weeks later. And then I'm on a massive boss fight. Like, we need to stop doing that. Bye, Strider. Have a lovely day. I'll see you later. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we really need to stop. We need to stop doing that. Okay, we'll try again.
Ready to parry.
So I need to remember that we're inverted, so don't try and heal. Everything is not fine.
Your turn to dance.
I just can't parry to save my life. I really can't. It's getting embarrassing now. Right, we really need to just take out the bad guys. These guys. Take them out. Because I don't need their little extra bullshit happening. We don't need that. No.
I'm ready. Ah!
Why am I burning? Let's do... That did absolutely nothing. Okay, you're out. Verso plays immediately. Okay, you're nearly out.
Ready to parry.
What the fuck?
Incoming.
That seems to be the only one that I can actually hear. Like the cues. Right. Oh god, we don't have anything. Right, can I just do like one attack on this? Damn!
Just try it.
Oh my goodness. Mael's about to die. What the fuck is going on? How are you doing such low damage? Oh my god. This is going so badly.
Your turn to shine.
Ay, 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 ay. Right, I don't know what we're going to do here because I don't think I can revive anybody because of the inversion. Is it just that I can't revive or I can't heal? Or both? Okay, I can revive. Thank God for that. 83,000?
Please survive.
Your turn to shine. Another dance.
God. I'm gonna use this. Okay, we got Shell and Powerful, thank God. Okay. I need to get myself in virtual stance.
Foolish move.
Shit. I have 24 health. Okay, but I'm no longer burning, so that's good. But I can't heal. Oh, Monoko literally just saved my ass. He literally one hit him basically with that highest damage, 87,000 damage. What did we get? We got faster than strong, always play twice in a row but deal 50%. That's worth it, because some of these attacks, even if they don't do 50% damage, still do a good amount of damage. Right, who should I give that to? Verso already has an attack where he plays twice. I'm gonna heal everyone again. Who should I give that to? I feel like he should get it, because he has the one where he can come back to life as well. 30% increased damage but can't be healed. Deal 25% more damage but take 25% more damage. Should we give him faster than strong? Always play twice in a row but deal 50% less damage. Actually no, Mael, because then what I could do with Mael if I play twice in a row was I could do the burn one and then I could instantly do the virtuous attack. That's the one that always takes the longest for me. So let's I don't know, these are good, but I think this one, because we play twice in a row, it will help us get in a virtuous stance better. I think that's all I need to do right now. Okay, that was fun. One boss fight down. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, what's next? I dread to think. Okay, we have a flag. I'm going to turn this up a wee bit as well, because I feel like I couldn't really hear
How's
the
over
audio
there?
cues.
And the chroma we need to bring back Lumia.
Even I can sense him. We'd better make sure we're ready.
I'm obviously not ready. We just observed that, didn't we? We just observed that. All right, we could do 3 more points. Let's do 3 defense. Let's get our defenses up. Should we do... I don't think she needs any more health. Let's give her more defense as well. And Monoko, probably the same. He also unlocked a skill, didn't he? Not one of these skills, but one of the other ones. And then 4, 5, 6, and 2. Do we have anything else worth getting? Can't remember what I was aiming for. Was it this one? Deals increasingly high fire damage to all enemies every turn until Lune receives damage. Ugh, I mean, that's good, but not when she's in my reserve party. Can I upgrade? And who should I upgrade? Monoko, maybe? I don't have enough to do an upgrade for him. And I do have enough for upgrades for them though, so let's do. Nice. And then they all need a grandiose chroma catalyst, which I don't even think I've seen before. Hi Insomniarian, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. What's going on? That's such a cute emote, the little chickens. Love it. Okay, one sec. Let me just have a wee look at Monoko. What skill did he unlock? He's got so many. Deals extreme void damage to random targets, 3 hits. More damage if the same target is hit. Oh, it's a caster one. And I don't really like the caster one that I have, so that's a great one. And then deals medium physical damage to all enemies. Heals all allies by 10% health for each enemy hit. Deals medium physical damage to all enemies. Let's actually take that. Because I don't really like the balance mask one that I have either. So... we have 2 heavy mask ones, 1 agile, and the Sakapatati fire, which I do like. Gustav's homage deals high single target lightning damage. When the hell did I get this? Deals high single target lightning damage for 8 hits. Why is that not already in here? Deals low single. Okay, that's the only one that I can get to virtuous. Deals high single target physical damage. Deals very high void. I don't like that one. I really do not like that one, so I'm going to change that one. Verso, what do you have? Deals high single target physical damage that applies mark and costs 30% of current health. That's not worth it, is it? Remove all status effects from allies and applies them to Verso. We'll leave that alone. I really am not vibing with Lune's attacks, but we usually don't need to use her. Targeted ally plays immediately engaged for AP. Let's just double check his. Which ones do I barely use? I barely use this, but it does let me play a second time. Very high single target light damage. Dispels self status effects. Okay, I really need to start using that one. Will we look at our Lumina? Because we have 5 Lumina points. Also, how do I give them Lumina again? I forgot how to do that. Because look, we have 19. I don't think I can. How do I use that? Can I do that at this? Yeah. Okay. So let's just give. Oh no! I didn't want to give them to CL. No. I want to give them. Oh, 69. 69. I want to give it to my main party. Not bad. Been off work this week. Went to football last Saturday and wrestling last Sunday. Had a meal out with your mum, then visited your cousin. Oh, that sounds really nice. But you've got a bit of a headache. No. I hope that you can relax. Yeah, definitely go lie down, get some water. I had a headache last week and it was rubbish. And I had just got new glasses as well. Whenever I get new glasses, it always gives me a sore head for the first maybe week. So I feel your pain. But I hope that you feel better soon, and thank you for popping in to say hello. I hope you can chill. We're basically getting towards the end of this now, so I'm a little bit nervous. And I'm scared of this fight that's about to come up. Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, is have a look at the Pictos, okay? Because we... want to give it all of that. Okay, we have 11. What do we want to do? There's protecting death. On death, allies gain shell. That's quite good for him because he dies a lot. And then he comes back to life, so maybe that would that count? I guess it would. No longer gain AP on parry, plus 1 AP on getting hit. Dispel the first negative status effect and received. Oh, that's good actually. 50% increased base damage attack. Base attack has 1 extra hit. 25% increased crit chance. That's also a good one too, because he dies but he comes back to life. I think having shell would be better though. I'm gonna give him that. Receive 15% of all heals affecting other characters. Apply inverted on self for 3 turns. Apply powerful for 3 turns. Yep, because he... Well, no. Would that count? Sweet kill, recover 50% health. That's quite good. Okay, you have 18. Let's see what could be used here. 30% increased damage till a hit is received. Plus 1 AP on battle start. Gain powerful for 1 turn in base. 25% increased break damage. Constant fire. Glass cannon. Give her glass cannon. And energized jump. She always has enough AP, I feel like. Let's get the other that as well, why not? I still have 3 left. And then Verso has 11. Dodger, gain 1 AP. Combo base attacks 1 extra hit. Apply rush. 75% increase. Gain powerful for 1 turn. Glass cannon. Should I just give them all glass cannon? I feel like that's a bad idea. Exposing attack, base attack applies defenseless. Plus 10% to shell damage reduction. Let's give him that. And Dodger as well. I never dodge though, should it? I never do a dodge. Staggering attack. Okay, yeah, take that. I have 5 for Looney. Critical burn, 25% increase. Receive 15% of other heals. Inverted. I think that she should take that because whenever we summon her, it's going to be when we're in the depths of hell. Because she's in my reserve party, so we should probably use that. And then apply powerful for 3 turns when revived. What would make the most sense for her? That one maybe. And she still has 3. Let's take this. Okay, everybody's all luminated up. I'm gonna rest and then we're going to go, I guess. I'm scared. Is it this way? Oh my god, guys, I'm not ready. It kind of made me feel like this was the final bit because they were like, we better be ready, and look, we're at the Eiffel Tower. And it just saved the game. I'm nervous. Hello? Wait, he's right there. I just saw him right there. Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared. So quiet. Papa.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour
pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Then don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Oh,
Do
jeez.
what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many. The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth, and it changes nothing. You can hate me, but that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you, especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too!
He's so scary.
Enough. I said enough.
Oh god. Oh, she's not done. We are not done. Hi, Pixie. The music. I'm scared! I'm scared! The curator, let's go! I'm not ready. No! I missed the first hit. Naz, hello. Thank you so much for the Prime sub for 3 years. What the hell? Thank you so much, Naz. Welcome in. I hope you're doing amazing. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Did you play this? Oh, I'm scared, guys. This is good. I'm gonna die many, many times. Just so you know. Just so you know. Okay. Let's go. I love her outfits too. Like, I love... They just... Oh, everybody looks so cool. Okay, I have no AP at all. That's not a great start.
My, what lovely feet.
Hello, Dub Force. 0 months of support. What? Hi, Twice. This would be great. No, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Okay. Why do I have no AP? Did he remove all of my AP?
Ready to parry.
Is it because I ruined the parry? Avoid cross. Okay, I parried. Okay.
Let's spill some ink.
I did something, guys. Okay, Okay, I have 4 AP. I get to play again. Nice.
Blade cut through the flames.
Get ready.
He's already got really
Let's
high
come
break bar. Do I have anything I can break with? Oh, I don't have enough. I'll get him on it next time. Let's try this and see if I get the break. I did not get the break. Oh wow.
Okay.
Jesus.
I can do it.
I don't have any AP that I can use on him either. That's so annoying.
Brave. I can do it.
Oh my god, I have no AP. This is so weird. Wasn't I just saying that I never don't have AP and now I don't have any AP? Please break. Thank you. Again, I have no AP. Should I use the thing that gives me AP maybe? Actually, I'm gonna give the next player AP. Oh no, we have Axons, no!
We must accept things as they are, not how we want them to be.
Oh god. Not you guys again. What are they gonna do to me? I'm scared.
On me.
Okay, so
So have wanted. Truly.
they gave him 5 shields. Okay.
This will hurt.
Also, mods, I see that the ad break's trying to play, so if we could try and avoid that, that would be great, because obviously we're in a boss fight, but if not possible, it's fine. I have 5. Is that enough for anything worthwhile? I want to use the sword ballet. Right, what I'm gonna do is
Don't
give
leave
him...
I
What?
can do it.
Did I just give myself... I didn't even mean to do that. Okay. But that was smart, because I get to play again.
Finesse and precision.
Let's do our gradient attack.
End is nigh. My turn.
My turn again.
Here we go.
Nice.
Sweet taste of
Dude, I have no AP.
Ready to parry.
Oof.
When did you become
Reacher
so stubborn?
supports Renoir.
time for revenge.
Ah! 112,000 damage. Oh, she's gonna heal him. Fuck you!
Stop
Fuck
this
you!
insanity. It's time to
Fuck you! Doing
I
high.
do love a challenge, but this is beginning to
The
irk
same.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating. Maybe we focus on the axons first.
It's a big ass black hole, guys.
She can't.
Is that the paintress again, or was that the Axon? Who did it?
Mama.
Yep, it's the mom.
yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
No, the Pages is back. Please, no. We're screwed. Wait, she's beating up the Axons? She's on our side? Hold up. This is some anime type fight, isn't it? Goddamn!
To shine.
This selfish Aline.
Where's he going? He left. And he's back. What are you doing there? Guys, what the hell's going on? Dude, thank you for the 51 resub. How many times do we have to teach? How many times do we have to fight this guy and then me think that I've actually beat him and then get humbled? Okay. Super Saiyan, he is. He literally is. It's concerning. Okay, we don't have any AP.
Finesse and precision.
We done. Oh, I'm still reeling from the fact that we did 112,000 damage. Wild.
Just try it.
Okay. Brother!
Your turn to dance.
No! I don't want a pool of darkness, please!
Your turn.
Can we stop? I don't like these guys. Okay, that didn't go very well, did it? No! I missed. Minoko's so OP. Okay, I need to heal people. Wait, can I revive? Okay.
Here we go again.
Jesus, guys, this is...
Break.
On me.
Aline, look at Alicia. She can't be here.
What in the cinematic universe is this?
Supposed to be you and me. You against me?
Go home, Renoir. Go paint something else.
Why am I the only one who sees this?
I need to revive my fellows.
I am filled with murderous rage.
I'm reviving both of them.
Let's finish this.
I have no AP.
Ready to strike. Break. Your turn to dance.
Shit. I don't know how I parried that perfectly the first time. No. This might be it, guys. I died. Okay. Seattle and Looney, I don't know how well they're gonna do here, but probably not very. Okay. That attack is not a joke.
Take cover.
Fuck me. I had no chance. I had no chance. We need to get her back. She's my strongest.
I'll do it.
This is crazy work. Okay. $947? Are you joking me?
Try me.
Fuck's sake! Right, this I really don't know how I'm gonna do this with my backup options being so bad. Oh, well, I died anyway. Don't worry. It's because we skipped it too many times, Doug. Basically, the ad break thing started coming up at this point of the cutscene, so it was like the worst possible timing. But it's fine. Alright, let's do that all over again, shall we? It was a great start. Great start, guys. We need to play really carefully. Because I can't have my main party dying. I just can't. Okay. Well, that's... yeah. Perfect.
I'm embarrassed.
Me too. I have no AP. I don't know why I don't have any AP. I would love to know. It's the second time we've done this and I have no AP. It's very concerning.
Foolish move. You're outmatched.
I'm gonna have to waste all of my AP tints.
Your turn to shine.
Not looking good.
I'm definitely getting AP.
Rain.
8 hits? That didn't do 8 hits.
I'll manage.
Okay.
Break.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Your turn to shine.
How the fuck fuck is he dead? Did he have no health?
Cup is full.
How'd I die?
I'll go hit them back.
Okay, here comes the axons, blah blah blah. Is there a way to like skip it? Is there no way to skip this
You
stuff?
must accept things as they are, not how
Like
you
it's
want
cool
them.
and everything, but I feel like it's gonna get very tiring the 15th time I have to do this fight. I guess I just need to not die then?
What would Verso have wanted? Truly.
Let's spill some ink.
Let's revive Verso right now.
I'm ready.
That attack says that it can break, but it
Let's
never
dance.
does. It never actually does.
Let's
When did
dance.
you become so stubborn?
Okay, we have a gradient charge I could use. The Void Cross, okay. Ah, fuck. I mistimed that. The Hauler defends Renmar? What? When did that...
Yeah.
What? That's new? Okay, great. Great.
You can't escape.
Oh, fuck. That does nothing. Hi, Hannibal. Welcome to the
spill
stream.
some
How are you? Okay, we should just use this. I also have 4 shields, so that's great. But now he has 4 shields.
Truly.
And there goes the black hole. Shit. Thank God for that.
Let's
When did you
dance.
become so
Wait, how did I actually get the shields? I don't know how I got those. Okay, I'm gonna get my boys back.
Finesse and grace.
Let's carve a path.
I'm dumb, I forgot about the shields. Still not dead. Oh yeah, I forget that it heals anyway. It's fine. Okay. Okay, phase 1 done.
It's time to go home.
And then we have our cutscene. We can skip. We have no AP. This is not good. I'm gonna give AP to him so when it's his turn, he has enough.
Let's dance.
This selfish Aline.
It is really cool. Like the way they've done this boss fight and like all the interstitial parts of it, the cutscenes and like that part, for example, all the visuals are like so cool. And the music's amazing, but I always say that. So he basically went in there and got OP. That's what I'm taking out of that transition phase. This is like, I'm OP now. Right, how do we block these? Maybe I should just dodge. I think I need to just be dodging those because I cannot parry those to save my life. Do I get to go one more time? No. Right, what I'm gonna do then is I need to give my boy some AP and then I'll attack. That attack really gets me. That's the one that I really struggle with. Okay, we're using the sack of patat. Such a good attack. It's insane. Okay, we're both dead. These attacks are really hard. Okay. Okay. That couldn't have gone worse, actually. That whole situation could not have gone worse, because now we're in the same position as we just were, but with less of a chance, because he has not even got half of a health bar. Nah, this is not it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna die again. Looney is way too weak for this fight. She needs to be recoated, I think. Because she's so weak. We're screwed. We're screwed.
Look at Alicia. She can't be here.
This is definitely going to get old the more that I have to do this fight. Ay, ay, ay.
Shoot against me.
Go home, Renoir. Go paint something else.
Why am I the only one who sees this?
Okay. This went so good. I feel like there's no point reviving. Oh, forgot I was inverted. So just killed myself. Great. Okay. Okay, that's the second time we've done it, and it's the second time we've ended up in the same situation. So clearly when we get to phase 2, I need to make sure that there's always at least 2 people in my party. Like, we cannot be getting down to 1 person in the main party, because if we get to phase 2 and we're in reserve party mode, then things just go badly. I can't do it. I can't parry. I can't do it. It's not possible. I can't do it. I cannot do it. It's not possible. I used to think that attack was really OP, and now I'm not.
Watch out, my Al.
Sure. Timed it terribly. And we've wasted Minoko's first revive. And we also have no AP. Why do I not have any AP? I'm not understanding. Can someone in chat tell me? Why do I not have any AP? Is it because I don't is it because I haven't been parrying? But I'm starting with no AP, and it's very strange. It must be because I've not been able to do any parries or dodges from the beginning. But it's very rare that they all start with nothing.
Things are getting spicy.
Oh. CL has the Pictus Lumina that only gives AP on being hit. Yeah, I probably need to change that, to be honest. I probably need to change that for this fight. Ooh, 98k. Okay, that's good. Now I'm gonna heal my guys.
Some help?
forget that he can't be healed.
You must accept
That's my
things
fault.
as they are, not how we want them to be.
Hello, Say My Jane. It's the black hole attack. It eats your AP. Oh, thank you for that. I didn't notice that it done that. Thank you for that, because it really made me feel like something was wrong. I was like, is it the inverted status? Like, what is it? Thank you for that. Yeah, I did not know that, but it does make sense because it keeps happening at the very beginning. So thank you for confirming.
It likes you.
I keep forgetting to follow up with a...
Ready to
When
pound.
you become
Yeesh.
so stubborn,
Hi, Panic! I love this game, but oh my god, is it testing me today? Because I haven't played in a while. And all of a sudden we're in the final boss fight, so that was dumb. That was definitely a dumb decision on my part.
Finesse and
But nonetheless, we're trying. What do I want to do right now? I can't really do anything worthwhile right now. I could use my gradient, but it doesn't do anything. I'm not in virtuous stance.
Got this.
I missed the last one.
Oh well.
Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna try and dodge. Okay, that was a bit better than last
ready
time.
to pound.
Are you seeing that?
Your turn to shine.
Did you see that damage? That's crazy.
this insanity, it's time to go home.
Did you see that damage? You've been lurking a few days of my playthrough and it's been fun to watch. Oh, thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been busy. I was at Gamescom and stuff, so it took me like I had a 2-week gap since the last time I played. So today's been fun. Yeah, coming back to this fight was not my smartest move. However,
Your turn to shine.
you know how it is. We'll get there. Yeah, Minoko's damage is actually insane. He might be my favorite. Like Maya was my favorite to start with because she was really OP, but nah, Minoko is like the strongest, the main man. My main man. All right, here we go, guys. So we need to make sure all 3 of my guys stay alive. No! Oh my god, he's down. He's literally down. Okay, revive.
Did I die again?
Yeah, he did. Don't let it happen again.
Take this step.
That attack is like not that good. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say, but it's not that good.
Let's carve a path.
I really could have been doing with having
Let's go
some
fast.
more AP from Paddy in there,
Let's
but
carve a path.
gradient attack. Let's do it.
My, what lovely feet.
Oh god. Okay, let's try and do a dodge and parry combo for that. Okay.
Sharp.
Okay, we're in virtuous stance. Let's use our void attack or gradient attack.
You can't escape.
Also, like, not that impressed by that either.
This will hurt.
I feel like that should have done more damage as well. Balance.
Go hit the back.
Yep. Yep. Okay. The music is crazy, guys.
I got this.
Ready to parry.
No.
Okay.
I fucked up, guys.
On me.
No, how? I literally fucking parried. Don't do me like this, man. I'm gonna be smart about this and I'm gonna heal my... Oh, he can't be healed. Okay, it's fine. Heal my boy and then we can revive Minoko if he goes down. He's not marked. That's annoying.
This will hurt.
2,000 damage? Girl, what the fuck?
Your end is nigh. Let's go faster. Watch out, my hell.
Alright, we're all still alive, but I don't want to get too cocky because I'm probably about to die, so... This has gone on well. Aaron, this is my third attempt doing the fight. I died twice already. You can set all the characters up to have wild damage spikes like that, but I always seem to get the best results with my Monaco. Yeah, I already have applied the pixels. They all have the Lumina to be able to have plus 9999 damage, but it doesn't ever... Verso doesn't really do it. It's always Minoko that does it. 182,000 damage? Like, hello?
The only one who sees this.
I'm just gonna dodge, guys. Or not. Okay, we'll get my boy back up. Rude! Again? Okay, I'm probably dead. I'm dead. Okay, I'm gonna have to revive both of them. Fuck off!
Still need your help.
I'm reviving all of them. I don't give a damn. I need my full party.
I'm embarrassed.
Right, now I'm going to heal my L and then it's going to be the last of it.
Watch out, my hell.
Alright, what do we have?
starts.
Hi, Justin! No, he doesn't deserve smooshes. He deserves to be actually smooshed into the ground. Oops.
I'm ready.
Oops. Do I have anything that I can break? How are you doing, Justin, by the way? Are you okay? This one, maybe?
This will hurt.
To those cheeks. Excuse you. Let's do the gradient. I know I'm not in rituals, but whatever. Oh yeah, that was not worth it at all.
My turn.
My turn.
Break.
Nice.
Time to bleed.
Caster. No, I don't have enough. Wait, I have a plan.
Careful
Why
now.
don't I get to go twice? I'm down. What a waste. I was gonna do something cool. Just have to wait till next turn now.
Bring it on.
How the fuck? I literally pie.
Ready to strike.
Oh, I hate this.
I've lived through worse.
I'm gonna heal. I can't heal. Do I have anything that I can heal with? Oh, I hate it.
Watch out, my health.
Right, let me do my cool thing. Again, this is so annoying, right? The last time we got to this level of health bar, I used the creation void, which done like 400,000 damage, and I didn't even need it to. It's now happening again. I've finally got to the part where I've got enough, and I've landed on the caster mask and the wheel, and I can't even fucking reap the benefits of it. Look, oh well, he's look, okay, 120, 58,000. The first time he done like 300,000 or 400,000 damage.
Aside the canvas is killing you both.
Not this time.
Get him. Get his ass! Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Hey! Thank God for that. Me when I thought this was still phase 1. The fact that if there was a phase 3, I would literally just stop playing. Alright, look, highest damage 182,000. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Yay! We did it! We did it, we did it, we did it. I'm good, Justin. Thanks for asking. I wasn't well after Gamescom. I got sick, but I'm good now. Oh, that was hard. That was hard. But let's go, Alicia. She was like, no, old man. We're not letting you do this again. Somehow he's still breathing, so there's that part.
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas.
She's scary. She's scary.
She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind?
Damn it. I wanted the screenshot.
This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
You can.
keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
There he goes.
Verso!
I'm sorry.
Shit. The end. Reach the end. Oh god, Verso, what are you doing, brother? It's the black hole. Jeez. Okay, so after all that, Renoir leaves us to stay in the canvas. However, now we have another completely separate scenario where Verso saw his mom in like some distress and now has entered this other realm. It's time to stop painting. Is this scary? This got really scary. This is him, right? Like his original version. The one who created the world in the first place when he was younger. It's like the last fragment.
Hi.
His inner child.
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
Uh-oh.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
It doesn't look like he is. He's literally fading
Clair
away.
Obscur.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
You
No.
ain't going back.
He saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Up there I really exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso!
Oh fuck, are we gonna have to fight each other?
Papa also said, hold on to each other.
We're gonna have to fight. I'm scared. 1v1?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. We're gonna fight. Fuck! Oh no! I was not expecting this. Who up quoting they papa? Oh shit. Oh shit! I have to decide! I did not think I was gonna have to decide. Oh no! low-key knowing everything though, Renoir was kind of not wrong. He had valid reasons. Like, seeing your wife and daughter delve into the Delulu land is crazy. Yeah. This game has so many lessons for us creative people. I think the most important one is that even though creating something from pain and grief can help, don't get lost in your work because it won't help. It's like going beyond the things that help you to manage the pain and grief and actually dealing with it. It's like evading it versus facing it head on. They're all grieving and none of them are making perfect choices. Yep. There goes the music again. Man, decide the fate of the canvas. Oh god! Oh god! Okay, so if I fight as Mael, my goal is to keep the canvas alive so that I can live out my perfect life within an imperfect world, because in the real world I can't speak, I have a big scarred face and I have no future. Or I could fight as Verso, who ultimately doesn't even exist outside world, or I mean he does exist here, but this is the only way that he exists. He only exists in this canvas. Getting rid of the canvas would ultimately scrub the world and any remnants of him, and would mean that his family would finally go back to the real world and actually face reality. But it would also deny Mael of an existence in the canvas. As soon as I saw his family, like, so as soon as we got to the real world and we saw that his family were like literally living in denial and delusion through this canvas, it sat wrong with me. Like, it didn't sit right with me. And realizing that, and remember we were having that conversation of like, are they real if they exist in this painting? Like, is CL real? Is Lune real? Is Mael even real? Now we know that Mael is, but all of the existences and all of the lifetimes that they experienced here is not actually reality. So therefore, should I fight to keep that? Probably not. Is it evil to deny Mael that existence even if it's not real? I don't know. Is it? Letting Verso properly rest and letting your family properly grieve and heal. I understand it denies Mael whole life. The difference is that Mael actually does exist outside of the canvas, whereas Verso doesn't. So actually, he's kind of the one that's making the least selfish choice. Because if he was a selfish guy, he could be like, this is my world, this is my canvas, like, I want to stay alive, so we're going to keep this going as long as I say so. But he's literally like, nah, we need to come to terms with this, we need to stop this, all of you are in denial, like, we need to wrap this up. So for that alone, I feel like Verso is like in the right here. Mael is young and she's obviously like gone through her entirety of her life in this canvas with the sole purpose of reaching Renoir and her mum Aline to end. Like, if you remember back when she spoke to Clair, it was like Clair was like, you have to go in there and save your mum. Isn't that the conversation? So now that she's here, she doesn't want to do that anymore, so she's kept her like whole purpose of joining this canvas and like getting to the end was not fulfilled. Like, she just wants to stay here anyway because she realized how much she enjoyed living, not as her true self. It was real to me, meme. The point of the whole game of stopping the cycle kind of becomes personified in Verso and also Tin Renoir that he's tired. Yeah, exactly. The fact that he found like the fragment of his old self and like realized that it's his canvas and he doesn't even want to continue, like, says it all to me. I love seeing what people pick and why here. Okay, so my reasoning, like I just tried to explain, I can sympathize with both parties. I sympathize with Verso that he doesn't want to see his real family who exists in the tangible world to be living in this false reality just to grieve him improperly. But then I also see Mael's side that she has so much guilt and grief over what happened to Verso in the real world. This is her sort of solitude in this false reality, and to her this is the only way that she has a future. And also she has a lot of guilt over what would happen to all Lune, CL, Monoko, all of them if the canvas is disappeared. So the weight of Verso's decision makes more sense to me in like the grand scheme of reality. Mael's existence in Mael's story only really matters in the canvas. Yes, it matters outside of the canvas, but it doesn't mean she couldn't actually do... She could have a reality outside of this canvas. The rest of the characters can't. She's the only one that has a tie to the real world. She dies in the canvas, she will still be alive outside of the canvas, right? So I think I need to choose Verso for everybody's sake. Miles speaks for everyone with chronic illness. I want... Yeah, exactly. And like that, I love that that's the story that they're telling. But over the weight of what it means, what it would mean to keep this canvas alive has... I feel like it does more damage than not. I feel like it does more damage to keep the canvas going, keep this entire family in this cycle of denial and delusion. Yes, you could live a happily ever after in the canvas, but it's not really reality, is it? It's not reality, so I think we need to choose reality. This is crazy. Okay, come on.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're
It's
all
his
hypocrites,
canvas though.
doing the same thing to each other.
I agree. They're all upholding each other's delusions if they keep the canvas alive. That's what I think is going on. I'm sorry. She gonna beat my ass. Mael's gonna beat my ass, guys. I mean, it feels fucked up to be fighting her over this, but it's what has to be done.
What about Lune and Ciel
No,
and Minoko?
we're not.
What
No,
about Eskie?
we're not talking about Eskie.
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
It makes sense. It really does. She wants to live a perfect world. She wants to live a perfect life in a perfect world that is constructed only for that purpose. And that's not actually fair on her. I don't think that's actually a fair existence for her to live either. In denial. Oh, 62.
I've lived a long time, Mael. There are things we can never outrun.
I'm so tired, Verso. Please, can we just go home and talk about this?
He can't go home. He's literally dead. What do you mean? Girl. They're not even grieving at this point, just living in delusion. Yeah. Heart versus brain. Yeah, I would be interested to see if I chose Mael. Oh, that does not feel good at all, guys. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, there she goes. Oh, feels bad, man. Feels bad, man.
Don't do this. Don't leave me again.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Damn. I do think that was a selfless decision though, because he could just have easily have wanted to live a fake life, a fake reality with his sister in ignorance of what was really going on in the real world, like, but he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to be the puppeteer of his family's false reality, and I think that that's valid. No, why would you show me SK and Monaco, man? Why? We don't need to be reminded that they're gonna disappear too. No, SK, you better not say something sad. I can't.
I will miss you guys.
No. No. No, they're finally gone. His two childhood friends. CL, don't look at me like that, man. I betrayed everybody, man. She doesn't seem mad at me this time though. She thinks I made the right choice. Now that she understands the choice. If CL agrees with me, I know I did the right thing then. If CL agrees with me, I know I did the right thing. Looney, we can give or take, but she nodding a little bit. She gets it too, I think. She's defeated, but she's taking it in her stead. They get it. They will greet death as an old friend.
It's okay. It's over. Versa.
Poor Verso. Oh. That's really sad. After all of that, who cared about him? Who cared about how he felt? That like little fragment of the soul who was seeing his whole entire family rip each other to shreds. Like no one questioned how he felt about it. Oh god, there's more. A life to love. Okay. Oh, gamers.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent. Dans le creux de nos mains, deux mondes se dessinent. L'un peint de rêve, où le chagrin s'efface. L'autre nu.
Oh my god, the SK plushie. No, the SK plushie. No. No.
Sous les étoiles, où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin.
A plushie. Hi, Ganon. Nah.
Reste éternel dans le dessin. ciel vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain, au clair obscur, œuvres infinies.
Oh,
Chaque pas.
I think that says always in our hearts or something on the gravestone. The plushie's actually killing me. The plushie! No!
Les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans les trains du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin.
It's actually crazy to see them in like their real form, like, because we just saw him as like the villain of the entire game, but he's just a guy. He's just a dad. He's just a guy, isn't he? Oh, the ice cream plushie. Oh no. No! Every time they show SK, it just kills me. Not every single main character being fucking dead. Like, that's crazy. This game is insane. Gustav. Is that the end of the game? Because holy shit. Are you fucking serious? That's the end? That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I know I chose that option, but what the hell? Oh, it says forever painted in our hearts. That's even sadder. Yeah, oh my god, that was so sad. The choice absolutely fucking up. Yeah, you missed it, Gannon. We had a whole discussion. We had a whole moral discussion, and like I was telling chat why I made the decision, and yeah, I'm still in my head. I'm still wondering if that was the right choice. Yeah, that was insane. Renoir was always the hero of the game. It was just the perspective. Yeah, you're so right. Like, I think that one thing this game does teach you is like perspective is everything, because from the beginning the game makes us feel that Renoir is the enemy, but is that just because from both Verso and Miles' perspective he kind of was to them? But if you really zoom out, pass me a tissue. Thanks. I'm trying not to like get my makeup wrecked, but you're glad I picked Verso. I mean, I can give a brief recap on why I chose Verso, but from the minute that I went back to the real world, right? From the minute I went back to the real world and I saw Verso's mum, dad, hooked on that painting like they were watching a television set, reliving some delusional life that was not actually real, it just didn't sit right with me. Until I like learned what was going on there, I was on the side of the expedition. But when I realized and I started to question, is reality inside the painted world actually reality? I started to side more with Verso and be like, well, all he wants is his family to move on and to like process the guilt in a healthy way and not a delusional way or a avoidant way. And therefore from that point I no longer felt that keeping the canvas alive was the right choice. I felt like the right choice for everybody in the matter would actually be to get rid of the fictional world where everybody is reliving delusion and instead live in the real world, no matter how painful that would be for everybody involved. So as much as I hate the fact that my Elle didn't get to live out a life that was in her eyes like fulfilling, she still had a life to live in the real world. Verso did not, and actually Verso could have been the one who was selfish. He did not live in the real world at all. He was dead, and he could have kept the canvas alive and been selfish and said, I want my life to be lived in this canvas now. My mum's here, my dad's here, my sister's here, let's just live our lives in the fake canvas. But he didn't. He actually wanted everyone else to move on. He wanted everyone else to essentially process the grief in a way that was not unhealthy, and that just made sense to pick her. So it's sad but very vital that we do not get such a profound and at the same time accessible story to most hearts every year, not even every decade. Yeah, that was game of the year, potentially game of the decade. Sophie was right about the paintress from the start. I can't remember what Sophie said about the paintress. Painted Renoir could be called a villain, but to call real Renoir a villain... Yeah. He's more of an antagonist. He's portrayed as against the expedition, but you can fully understand his motives. Yeah, no, 100%. Well, this is one thing I did pick up on just at the end there. So when Mael was fading out of existence, I noticed that Verso said, you have the skill to paint. I know you won't live a life that you don't want to live. That's basically what he said. And so for me, that indicated that he knows that if Mael really wants, she can create a life for herself inside another canvas that makes sense, but not this one. Not the one that contains Verso's fragment of soul, because it's just too painful for everybody. And then as soon as I saw like little Verso, it started making me feel really sad for him, because no one had at one time really considered what that little painted version of Verso's soul fragment really, what he really felt about seeing his whole family tear each other apart through this fake world that only sought to break them further. So yeah, sorry, I missed some more chat. As soon as little soul boy Verso nodded his head yes to being tired of painting, the choice was made. They were indulging in selfish escapism. Well, poor Verso. Exactly what I think too. Creating a false reality for him to still exist in for 70 years isn't a healthy way to do that. All good, Nate. Hi. There were more pressing matters at hand. Mael can paint her own damn canvas. Gotta let him rest. 100%. Pixie, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for 13 months. Almost 2 years. Enjoy your emotes, your ad reviewing, and your excessive profanity. Aye. Don't worry, I won't do the other ending until the ad's over. We'll give it a minute, but I still have so many questions, and I did notice that the developers of the game did say that the story of Clair Obscur is not over, so I do have a couple of questions outstanding. One, Clea has to be the main protagonist of the next game because she was introduced so late. And we heard some some conversations going on that didn't make sense to me. Like they were talking about, well, there's a war going on. There was like painters and writers and she had to like fight. She was fighting them or something. So we don't know anything about that. So I feel like, and the fact that they had her prominently in the last scene, and she seems to be kind of the only one who's like detached from the world. Like she never was in the painted world. She was like the most composed at the end. So there must be something more going on there. So hopefully she's like the main character of the next game, if there is going to be one. Yeah, I definitely can't wait to do a deep dive on like the lore. I feel really sad that like we didn't get to see more about the background of like Looney, Gustav, Ciel. Yeah, I will do that, Dub Force. I'm just waiting for the ad break to end so that people can watch. I really want more lore on the conflict with the... yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like, why would they mention that if it wasn't relevant to some other expansion of the lore? So, okay. So that should be right before all that happens, right? Because I didn't create another save file. Did I really not have another save before this part? Need to load. Oh, the auto saves. My bad. I was like, hold on. I don't have to do all of that again. This one, maybe? No? The second most recent one? This one? There's two. This one? CO4? No. It must be the 304 one. Does that mean I have to fight Renoir again, though? Why does it just keep going back here? They all say the playtime is the same, look. Do one that's like 20 minutes ago, keep going back. There should be one just before the choice. Well, I started stream at like... These are all from today. That one, I think that one's right before the Renoir fight. Perfect. Okay, thanks. Okay, it's time to stop painting. That was a bit confusing. Okay, Gannon, just close your eyes and pretend that I haven't already done this bit. Good job, chat. Thanks, chat. Thanks, gamers. Oh, okay. I'm really nervous about what's gonna happen now with my L's playthrough. Like, Versa's gonna die and we're all just gonna live here forever. You're gonna be VOD reviewing. I went crazy. I was like, no, why is the game making me choose?
Hi.
Poor fragment of Verso, man.
You're tired of painting, aren't you?
And if you remember, like, all of the times we've spoken to this little guy,
I'm tired too.
I'm pretty sure all he says is like, I don't want to do this anymore, and he's just complaining constantly. You had a week, you needed to sleep. I know, I remember we were messaging about this one and I was like, yeah, it's really early. But I didn't have any other time I could stream. But VOD will be there, for sure. I hope that you got some sleep. Did you get some rest?
You shouldn't be able to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
He saw it too.
She was never planning on
But
leaving.
he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso to live. Up there I merely exist.
Like, I do feel really bad. I do completely understand where she's coming from too.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
But she's
Stop
not
quoting Papa.
thinking of the rest of the story and the rest of the situation. Alba, hi. How are you? Can I have a shout out for Alba? We just made our first decision and we're back to make the other decision
It's time to stop painting.
and see how we do. So I already had my mental breakdown. How are you, Alba?
Verso!
At this point, I knew that we were gonna argue.
Papa also said, hold on to each other.
I knew we were gonna have a situation. You're good. I'm glad you're doing good. You're welcome. You're playing Dark Souls 2. The good old days. No, I chose Versus ending first. So I'm now gonna do my L. I'm scared. No, Ganon, I kind of forgot about that. Does that have any bearing on the outcome? I forgot to do that, but I could always go back and do that. There's a thought I have about this, but it needs the context of Max and relationship. I didn't do that. It doesn't affect the outcome, but it gives you some more lore. You chose Versos too. Okay, out of interest, whilst I'm doing this, I want to see what you guys chose. So can you fill in the poll? Whose ending did you choose? I want to see what you guys did. Okay, we're fighting as well. Oh, 5 Versos, 6 Versos. Damn.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each
So
other.
the cutscene's like the same. Ah! Chose Verso first, yeah. Yeah, there's so much I picked Verso. I know Storm Guardian same, and I think that's what makes the decision so hard. Is like you can definitely, if you think hard enough about it, see why both of them have the viewpoints that they do. Okay. Oh, I feel bad. I don't want to do this.
Cut through the flames!
I don't wanna. Ah! 38 damage. All right. He never stood a chance. The burn damage goes crazy.
Ciela and Monoko! What about Esquier?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
Pixie, did you choose Mael first? That's so interesting. They changed this? When you played it, Mael was fucking you up. Well, when I oops. When I did it, Mael was doing way more damage. So was it too OP? She had all her normal power. I feel like she might. Oh, it was nerfed. Did you die? Did you actually die a few times? It was really interesting to fight against the character that you've obviously been maining the whole time. I got no AP.
I've lived a long time, Mael. There are things we can never outrun.
I'm so tired, Verso. Please, can we just go home and talk about this?
And at that point, I said, Ganon, I said, he can't go home. There is no home for him. That also reaffirmed my choice. She's so in the delusion that she can't even really like parse what's reality and what's not. Fucking hell. I also completely forgot how to parry in the 2 weeks that I haven't played, so Renoir final fight was fun. Let's get Gustav's final. attacks in. Bye. Bye, Verso. Don't think this fight really needs to be difficult. Yeah, you're so right. And I think, interestingly, like, because the game has sort of built us up with these more difficult and more difficult fights, I almost anticipated that the final fight would be, but actually, it's not the point. It's the fact that they should never have been fighting in the first place. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please, don't say that.
Hey, please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
So,
Please. I don't want this life.
stop saying
I
that.
don't want this life. I don't want this life.
Is he just gonna keep coming back?
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life.
Ah,
Help me. Help.
that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
A life to paint. Fuck. The first one said a life to love. So we're still in the painting. My boy's alive though. Fuck. Oh my god, he looks so weird. Sorry. So he's back. There's Gustav. Is that Gustav? Wait. So this is newly reborn. No, that's not. That's her husband. That's CL's husband. Because we painted him back into reality. Because we can fucking do that now. This is baby Verso, right? Reincarnated, right? Who has no fucking clue what's going on. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. There's Gustav. No! Gustav's back with Sophie. Fuck. And everyone here has no idea that everything's fucking fake. Except her. Except her. She knows what she did. That's old Verso, right? Wait, what? That's Verso, but old. How is he old and also young? Am I misunderstanding that the little boy is new Verso? Does Verso just come back the same age? He's being forced. He's a puppeteer. Or he's a puppet being puppeteered. In a reality he doesn't want to be in. Fuck. That's how she looks in the real world, right? Then, I'm assuming. She's corrupt. She's corrupt by the paint. Nah, I'm so glad I did not pick that ending. Ew! That's so sad, bro. Hi, Etria. Oh, the black and white. Nah, everything about that. So, weirdly, before I understood the story of like how we got here and stuff, when Verso was trying to say that everyone could come back and like Ciel's husband could come back and so could Gustav, I was like, yay, everyone can come back. Seeing them all back, knowing what it took to get there makes me feel very ill, and definitely choosing Verso is the right decision. One of the most heartbreaking things about this ending is that Mael is trying so hard to give Verso something like the life he wanted, where he gets the opportunity to play piano for everyone, but he still sees it as Mael playing him like a puppet. It's forced. Mael's ending basically goes the path of her mother. Yep. Apple, don't fall far from the tree. I know the devs intended no ending to be bad. They intended for there to be no wrong choice, just a difficult choice. But I agree. I don't think that's a good ending. I don't think either are a good ending, actually, but I don't think that is the right ending. If I chose that, I'd be very upset. It was like Gustav's back and I can't even be happy about it. It feels fucked up. Both endings are hard, but one feels slightly more wrong. Yes. I spent the whole game relating to Mael, and once her and Alicia's grief was obvious, I saw myself in them more. That loss of a sibling can destroy someone, and if I had the chance to see my own again, I can't guarantee I'd want to leave either. Coming back to Mael's ending, when I think of this ending, I don't see Verso, I see my brother. Oh my god. That's so sad, Panic. You probably can understand the perspectives so much more. Both endings have... Why can't I read the... Pinned message, please. Okay, both endings have dire consequences to them. Miles ended up trapping Verso, and Verso's mass genocide the entire canvas. Yes, but for some reason to me, because the canvas isn't real life, it doesn't feel as bad. I don't know if that's wrong morally for me, because it's not that I'm disavowing that these stories mean something and that these relationships mean something, but in the grand context that we can see now that there's an actual outside universe where people are actually living life, but through this canvas, it didn't feel as wrong to me to get rid of that false reality. I don't know if there's a right decision. Personally, I prefer Verso's, but it sucks for Mel so much because she has no life, not even being comforted by her family. The plushie of Esme is so sad. Someone who isn't even real, but at that point the closest friend she had. I chose Mael first because I understood her desire for escapism, and I felt like, well, the painting may not be real, the memories are certainly real, and I felt the people in it were sentient. However, if Mael is fully consumed in her ending, then it will be lost anyway. The more I thought about it, the more I agreed with Verso that it's time for acceptance and to let real Verso finally rest. Seeing Verso like begging to not be brought back to life eternally, to live a life that he knows isn't real, and see his family consumed by a life that isn't real, would have been all that I needed to know that I'd made the wrong decision if I chose Mael. Even at the ending scene at Verso's grave, Clea and Alicia's parents still barely looked at her. Yeah. I adore Sandoval's choice here to not have a perfect ending. Not all stories need a perfect ending, and I think that we were kind of spoon-fed that idea throughout the game. If you look back now, in hindsight, they were ready to deliver tragedy at every turn, which probably primed us for, oh, well, all this bad shit happened, surely it's a good ending. Whoa, that would have been a wrong assumption to draw. The only reason to side with Mael is to save the lives of the people in the canvas. All her other motivation and reasoning is purely selfish, and it's at the expense of her brother and the rest of her family. Selfish is a hard one because, whilst I agree, I feel like it's not purely selfish, but in desperation of having had no control over everything that happened in her real world and desperately seeking a solution that allows her to live a life that she deserves. But I agree, she hasn't really got the scope. The scope is not wide enough to actually encompass the reality of the decision. The fact that there's no good ending is part of what makes this game so amazing to me. The whole experience is just the consequence of imperfect people making imperfect choices, and you can always see their reasoning even if you don't necessarily agree with them. Yeah, like, no one person apart from Renoir at the beginning is actually made out to be a villain or the wrong person, and the person in the wrong, sorry. And with Renoir, obviously towards the end we start to finally realize that he's just a father who wants the best for his family and wants to not allow them to be fully consumed by a false reality. But only perspective could change that for us, and therefore that means that depending on who's playing, the perspectives that you hold will shape the way that you see this story. In a way, this game is the canvas and we're the ones on the outside looking in and having to understand, is this right, is this wrong? Like, the game has painted a canvas for us to decide, and it's very, very interesting. I've spent half my life without him at this point, so yeah, I can see and understand why Mel didn't want to leave the painting, because it means Verso isn't gone. But at the same time, that escape can only be there for so long because it not only hurts you. Yeah, exactly. And the fact that I could see that all of the family were being impacted by this. Like, maybe if it was just Mael that was in the painting and kind of living this false reality. But apart from that, I still think it's morally wrong. I had a hard time seeing everyone as a real person. Yeah, me too, Storm. Me too. And I had this discussion and I started to feel really bad because I had a little bit of a moral panic after that, because I was like, what the hell? I love these characters so much. I literally cried when Gustav died. Why do I now suddenly not see them as real? So I started to sort of like be disillusioned by the fact that they were actually not real. So then me and chat had this conversation like, are they real? They exist somewhere. And then we had this chat of like, if a tree falls in a forest, did it really fall if no one perceived it? So it's all about perception again. And like, I don't know, I started to feel really bad that I felt like that after Act 2, but I actually think that may just be from like a realism perspective. They were not real, and so therefore should I have had as much investment in them at that point? I don't really see it as selfish. She's grieving just like everyone else and dealing with it as best she can. You might be more ready to agree with the selfish angle if you'd seen her Max relationship stuff. There's something there that sits very wrong with me. Really? I mean, when you say Max relationship stuff, is that something that happened? Oh, that last frame. Oh my god, that last frame was so cute. Oh, thanks, Gray. I love all the fan art that I've seen. Yeah, when you say like the Max relationship, is this something that happens before all of that, or is it how can I find that stuff? Is it a dialogue? Is it a cutscene? Like what am I missing there? Saw the full relationship and I still wouldn't call it selfish. I think selfish is a hard word to use, because selfish kind of insinuates that there's no consideration for others, and I think that Mael throughout the game has had a lot of consideration for others, but ultimately the decision that she wants to make does benefit her more so than anybody else, and I feel like that's where the selfish element could be considered true. Real Renoir is an absolute Chad. He spends 67 years trapped under the monolith, and the first thing he does when he escapes is make sure his family is safe and alive. Wait, so see, when I was a bit confused when he said that. He was like, oh, I've been stuck in the monolith for 67 years. I don't understand that. Like, how did he get stuck for 67 years and all of a sudden Expedition 33 is when we meet him? Like, I don't know if I missed that part. My decision was made when I saw the little boy in Verso says I'm tired too. Yeah, that was exactly what I was saying, Alba. Like, not one person had considered how the fragment of Verso's soul felt about being the curator of this entire false reality. He was just trapped in a black hole painting for what? Yeah, it's this idea that she isn't necessarily trapped in the shell of a body. Once she takes time to work through the grief, she could choose to paint another canvas. Exactly. The Descenders all saw the painted characters as real. Renoir even directly acknowledged Ciel's grief for her husband. Is that because they were so deep in their delusion though? They had been in that canvas for years and years and years, an entire lifetime, if you will. So whereas, you know, for us, when we learn that, we're like, well, actually they're conjured beings. It's a whole thing of, do they have free will? Seeing as Verso made his own choice, you gotta think so, right? But it didn't fully feel like that for the rest. Yeah, the free will element. I did it afterwards, but it's recommended to do it beforehand. There's some dialogue, and each of the characters has like a mission that forms part of the path to max rank. Oh, maybe I'll have to do that offline. It's Aline who trapped him, and when we beat the paintress, we kicked her out and Renoir got free. I see. Aline trapped Renoir in the monolith to prevent him from wiping everyone. But he was only there to try to force her out. Time passes differently in the canvas. You can spend years there without aging much at all in the real world. Aline trapped his ass there when he fought to get her out. I wouldn't say Renoir was in the delusion. He was the one trying to rescue the others from it, but he still acknowledged the humanity of the painted Lumiere residents. I guess he did that because he knows how deeply you could get stuck in the reality. Like, he knows it's not reality, but he understands how it could seem like reality to the people there. Like, he sees it as an alternative reality, not a false reality. It's very interesting. There's a lot of dialogue that could come from this game. Renoir was essentially trying to make Aline confront her grief instead of running from it by hiding in the canvas. Yeah. To the painted people, it literally is. Yeah, exactly. So even though he has that knowledge that it's not actually reality and he has his life outside of the canvas, he can still empathize with that. Ultimately, the family needs to work through their grief and forgive Mael for Verso's death before true healing can begin, but I choose to believe. I also want to know how the fire started. Like, do we find that out? I would like to know, like, how, because she obviously has a lot of guilt over like the nature of the fire and everything, but do we ever actually like find that out? I know we saw some cutscenes, but I don't think we ever like, it's never explained in full. So, man, I can't believe I've finished. So hold up then. The game is actually over. So if I did want to go back and do side quests, I would probably have to reload the save from somewhere. The only thing we know about the fire was that the writers essentially start the fire because they manipulated Alicia. But we don't know anything about the writers, right? We don't really know anything about that. Yeah. Which is interesting to me that they would even incorporate an element of the story that we never find out about, but I did see that they're planning on doing another game or a DLC or something, so hopefully we find out more about that at that point. The writers supposedly started the fire. It's not directly explained how, but the suggestion is that they tricked Alicia into letting them into the manor. Right. It just reloads from before the Renoir fight, but the game still recognizes that it's being completed. Does that mean that I'm locked out of some options then? There is an implication that Alicia's nativity caused the fire. Claire says the writers used her against us once. Okay, yeah. There's a theory about the writers being the literal writers of the game, but that's about all I remember. That's fun. That's a fun theory. Nah. So wait, sorry. Let me reword that. Can I go back and do side quests or no? Clair Obscur is the franchise. I can? Okay. But can I do the character maxes and stuff? Okay, I'm not locked out. Okay. Sweet. Clair Obscur is the franchise name. Expedition 33 is just the first title in that franchise. I wondered if it will be like a DLC though, or if it will be a new game. Ken had that thought too, because it's the writers of the game are ultimately the ones who've put the characters through this experience. Maybe it was like a... So for me, there's a big element in this game. Have you ever seen the film Inception? There's like there's a hierarchy of existences and realities. So the top layer is us playing the game, but then inside the game there's a reality, and then inside that game there's the painted reality. So it's almost like the characters are coming out of that initial painted reality and are referencing the writers as our reality. It's like a fourth wall breaking type thing. I don't know. Am I thinking about this too deeply? Hi, Delusional Chicken, welcome in. I also love the game for that, not being locked out of anything. That's good. I'm glad I could go back and do some more stuff. Mel also says, if I hadn't trusted the writers, Verso would still be alive. What the frick? I'm looking forward to seeing more about that. Maybe the writers lied to her and they were like, oh, we can bring him back to life or something. And then she got debated. The series is not over. I'm so excited. I chose Mel's ending because for me she was the main character starting Act 2, so I think it was her choice at the end whether she was right or wrong. She definitely was the main character. Actually, I don't know if I agree. I think Verso was the main character just because solely everything that was there was a result of him. So I feel like he was the main character. Mael was initially promoted as the main character because obviously she's the first character that we play as after Gustave, and she was my favorite character to play as. But I feel like Verso was actually the main character because it was his painted world and everything that was happening was really because of him. So in my opinion, it's very fun how everybody has different like perceptions of the game though, and like different thought processes that led them to the decisions that they made. I think that's really cool. I like when a game can instigate dialogue, you know, and not everybody has to have the same opinion, and actually it's encouraged that people don't have the same opinion and don't come away with the same conclusions. So yeah, the hidden main character. Funnily enough, when I like look back, I was seeking an antagonist slash villain, and I was like, oh, is it Renoir? No, actually is Verso the mean one? Like, and I was trying to find, and then I was like, oh, the paintress is the villain, but actually none of that ever actually is fulfilled. Like, depending on your perception, you might see one or more of them as a villain, but not in the traditional sense of a video game villain. So no one's actually is anyone in the wrong. Yeah, real Verso was priority as well. I like that we can agree and disagree on things though. Like, I think that no one can be right. Like, this is the thing. Everyone has their opinion. No one's right. No one's wrong. The video game has done something, and it has managed to has managed to sort of instigate this dialogue that gets us talking and gets us discussing and gets us considering things. I think that's great. No one's right except me. If you have a green sword, you're correct. A lot of angst, hence why I've been back and forth. What in this game? It's funny because I've talked to people about the endings and barely any of the ones have been "you're so wrong for." Well, I think that's good. I think that is actually a reflection of how well the game has positioned the characters, their stories, their decisions, their thought processes. They've managed to make it feel morally ambiguous in a way that no one can actually be the right or wrong person, at least across the board. This chat has been behaving well. Well done, chat. No arguments or anything bad. Unfortunately, I've seen this discussion go toxic. There's so much to parse from both endings, but people seem to get super tribal. I really think that goes beyond the purpose. I feel like that goes beyond the purpose of the game and what the devs would have wanted. Because I clearly could see from the very moment that they were going to make me choose between a brother and a sister to fight each other and kill each other off, that there was definitely no right or wrong. So I think people are maybe missing the point if they get to that part, that toxic depth. The ending was nuanced on purpose. It's not really about right or wrong, but getting us to talk about grief and showing two different ways of handling it. Mael's ending is denial or bargaining, whereas Versus is acceptance. Exactly. It's a really good way of putting it. Hi Cardiso. Everyone's world is different on their point of view because we all grow up with different experiences. In the end of the day, we're just human. Yes. I actually love how, despite the character's ability to do really cool things like use Lumina and have amazing like combat skills, and also introduction of non-human characters like the Axons or the name's escaping me, the Gestrals, who are not actually physically human but have very human like personalities and ways of communicating. That really struck me, that, you know, the game is designed for us to feel empathy and relate to these characters, and it evokes real human emotion through the story. Like, I've probably felt a range of different emotions playing this game: anger, happiness, sadness, anxiety, confusion, empathy, all of that. Only take I've seen that I truly don't see is Renoir being a terrible husband and father and just wanting to be in control of his family. That seems very surface level. That seems like a perception, like that person's perception couldn't surpass the initial way that Renoir is portrayed to us. Renoir definitely cared, but there was an element of him trying to force his family to move on instead of grieving in a way that was healthy to them, which neither Aline nor Alicia really were doing themselves, but forcing them to the other extreme was never going to be completely helpful. I guess what was the alternative? You know? I don't agree with that either. Renoir has been fighting 67 years of his time in the yeah. He's making the hard choices for sure, but he's forced to. His wife and daughter are essentially addicts. That's kind of where what I felt like when I saw them looking at the portrait, their eyes were like all grey or whatever. I was like, that's given that they're stuck in there, like they've gone beyond choice of wanting to be there. So I don't know. Fully agree with you, and I thought it was so obvious, but I guess not. Yeah. Well, I think that the thing is, like, people, like we've just talked about, people's perceptions of this game and like experience with the game is different. So I guess all conclusions are valid, but it doesn't mean that all conclusions are correct. And we'll never know what the devs actually wanted us to take away, so we can only take away from it what we have. But that was like that. Like, going beyond like my thoughts and feelings of it, I think I've had so much fun playing this game. Like, I remember being a little bit unsure if I was going to like it just because of the turn-based combat, because any other turn-based combat game I've played before has always kind of I've never really pursued it very far. I don't really like click with that kind of combat, but something about this made it accessible to me and enjoyable. The music has been probably one of the best game soundtracks I've ever heard. Like, I have purchased the vinyl records and I can't wait for them to come. And character development, story development, I don't remember a game ever killing off one of the main characters in the first act, and I don't remember ever crying about it either. So it definitely evoked a good level of emotion, and they really strongly managed to build character and story in a way that was like impactful. And the boss fights were really satisfying. The character customization has been extremely satisfying, being able to build the characters in a way that makes sense to you and adaptable to each fight and each environment that you're in. The mechanics of the game, I enjoyed the Pictos and the Lumina and all of that stuff. I cannot wait to see what they do next. I'm very excited to see what comes next. I agree, beautiful game, and absolutely, I'm not done, but I probably will be done with this on stream because I've been playing this since May, and we really need to get on to some other games on my backlog for this year. So I think, like, chat voted in Discord, we're gonna play Hollow Knight Silk Song next week, and obviously at the end of the month we're gonna play Silent Hill F. So those are kind of what's coming up in the pipeline. I have still got to finish Lies of P Overture, but I think we're gonna have too many other new game releases coming out to manage to finish that on stream, at least this year. So people's perception of the game has also been filtered through a lens of how the player has experienced and handled their own grief. If you've been through something similar, yeah, that's also a very good point, and I think a good game can do that. If everyone came to the same conclusion on this game, I think that would have been a bit of a mess. So I think the fact that you can relate that back to someone's perception of a game can be influenced by their own lived experience is actually an amazing thing to be able to do through the medium of video games, in my opinion. Turn-based art JRPG, they've made something that I don't think I've ever seen before. Like, I don't think there's a game that I've seen be so masterful in like combat, story, character development, environmental design. Like, all parts of it have been crazy. So yeah, I guess I'll do my YouTube outro, just a very quick one, because I'm going to keep all this in there, so no point repeating myself. Well, that brings us to the end of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Very roller coaster ride material, and I'm actually kind of sad that we've finally finished it, but I thoroughly enjoyed playing it. I hope you did too. I hope you enjoyed seeing my different decision making and my explanation behind it, and would love to hear more about your choice in the comments. What did you choose and why? Well, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.